So hopefully you have a summer adventure marked in your calendar and you're counting down the days. The question is, have you packed? Have you thought about packing? Well, I know it can be a little bit stressful. I find it very stressful. Carry-on, checked luggage. What do? Thankfully, we have an expert with us. So Randall MacDonald is here. You're an expert traveler.
I like to travel a lot, and if that makes you an expert, then I'm an expert.
Fantastic. So, okay, airlines are cracking down on carry-ons,
Right.
which is a nightmare for me because I rely on a carry-on. But how do you pack them? Is there a secret? I need to know the secret.
Okay, well, so first of all, part of the reason why they're cracking down is because everybody's, A, doesn't want to pay the $25, and B, they were scared about losing their luggage. So we're going to address some of those issues. So what my advice to people is, check your luggage so that we have room for our carry-ons, which should be the essentials that you need. That's what a carry-on is for. Your carry-on is not to carry everything for your vacation. Sorry, that is the truth.
That's hard news to swallow.
That's a fact. So here are my carry-on tips. So as you mentioned, they're cracking down on the size of your carry-on. And they have those cages where you can measure them at the airport. I always recommend a soft-sided carry-on. And the reason for that is twofold. First of all, it will always fit in that cage thing. Second of all, you can generally find room for it in the overhead bin. And worst case scenario, this will fit under the seat in front of you. So you're always going to get this on board. My other tip I'd like to give people, just as a reminder, a courtesy reminder, if you're taking hard-sided carry-on luggage on board, the overhead bins have all been rejigged, resized. So do not lie them flat. They're meant to stand up on edge, and that way they can get more carry-ons in. Now, let's talk about what you're putting inside your carry-on. Now, what you want to have inside there is a change of clothes for sure. So obvious medications, jewelry, that kind of stuff, obvious. But you want to have a change of clothes, or maybe 2 changes of clothes, just in case your luggage doesn't arrive. Because you've been traveling, you're hot, you're sweaty, you want to be able to change into something. Put something in there, but make sure it's an outfit. Don't just randomly grab things, throw them in, because if you get there and it's not an outfit, you're not going to feel good.
Right, yeah.
And here's another tip of what you need to have in your carry-on. You need to have a picture of your passport and a written paper with 3 contacts on it, including name, address, phone number. If your passport gets lost, or in my case, stolen, you have to go to the embassy to get a new passport. They seized your phone at the front door. You cannot take your phone into the embassy.
Oh.
But you have to provide 3 references who they will call in Canada, and you have to have that information on you. So check luggage. Do not get a black bag.
Oh.
Because they're the hardest to identify. So I prefer to buy luggage like the one I have next to me that has some pattern on it. And you can buy these at Winners. They're not super expensive, but you can see your luggage going, there's my bag right there. As well as if your luggage goes missing, the first thing they will say to you is, what does it look like? So you can say, well, it says Portugal on it, blah, blah, blah. But the other thing you're going to do once your bag is packed is you're going to take a picture of your luggage. Oh. So you can then show them, because sometimes there's language barriers. You're going someplace where English isn't the first language and you're having trouble communicating. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Always remember that. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Now, if you do have a black piece of luggage like this, I love these. These are called cover lugs.
I've never seen those before. It's so smart.
They're like luggage girdles. So first of all, some of them you can get where you can actually customize them with your own pictures or whatever you want. But the other thing is, you've all seen that piece of luggage that comes off on the carousel that's blown up, right? This holds it together. So I love cover lugs for those 2 reasons.
Yeah.
If you can't source a cover lug, I love luggage straps. Now this one's from Roots, and there's a Canadian flag on it. So it helps with identifying. You go, it has a strap on it, it's red and black, it says Roots Canada. And as well, it keeps your luggage together. Should it decide to explode, you've got a strap to help it, stay together. In addition, throw a business card in, or what I do is I'm big font on a piece of paper that I had laminated is my name, address, phone number, email, every way to get a hold of me to go, this is how you return my luggage to me. And also put an identifier in your carry-on as well. And if you're traveling with someone, this is a great tip as well in case your luggage goes missing. Cross-pack.
Oh, that's smart.
So what that means is you take half of their clothes, put it in your suitcase, and they take half of yours. But here's the pro tip, and again, talking from experience, pack outfits. To make sure that things go together.
Love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was awesome being here.